All right, friends, it's time to talk about hunt goals. What am I looking for in 2025? Hello, friends. Welcome back to John's Comics with Kids, and this is my 2025 hunt list, and it's different than I've ever done it before. Usually, I just have a list of keys or individual issues that I'm looking after, but the truth is, this year, the way my collection has been going and how happy I am with what I've gotten over the last few years, I've really started to narrow my focus, and I noticed that it's coming into like 4 different categories. And so less than a list of 10, this is a set of categories that I am hunting and some examples of what I'm looking for inside of those categories. So we're going to kick it off with upgrades because a bunch of books that I purchased maybe 3, 4, 5 years ago have come down in value to the point where I can get a version that's twice as nice as the one I've got for the same price. So there's several comics I want to upgrade. Most of you know, obviously, the Uncanny X-Men run by Claremont has been the biggest set of upgrades that I've been doing. I'm down to about 7 or 8 issues I want to upgrade, but there are two really big keys inside of there that I want to highlight first. Obviously, one of my favorite covers of all time, one of my favorite issues, 101 needs an upgrade from me. I have a 5.5 that I'm very happy with. I'm never going to get rid of that issue. It means a lot to me. It's connected to my friend Matt Thanatos, and we did a trade for it. I want to get a nice upgrade version, maybe an 8.0 would be wonderful. So I want to upgrade my 101 at some point, just when the market is right. We'll see if any news happens that might cause that book to spike again, and then it just gets put off. But for right now, that one is on the list. Also, issue 120, the first, I don't know, is it a cameo? I don't know. First appearance of Alpha Flight. My copy of that book is pretty beat, and I would like to have a nice presentable version. I don't even know that I need an 8.0 or a 9.0, but the book has a lot of good prices in that range that I feel like I could get something in there and feel good about the look of the book from comparison to the one I've got. So those are some of the X-Men upgrades, but on the Bat villain side, which is another area that I'm focusing in the last few years, I want to upgrade my first appearance of Catwoman in the Silver Age. I might even want to hunt some of her Golden Age keys. I know my man JP has been showing off several of those, but my copy of this is a 2.5, and I feel like I could easily upgrade that and get a 5.0 or something nicer. So that one I want to upgrade. Same with this book, the first Scarecrow in the Silver Age. Really great cover. I think I have a 3.0 or something like that, and I would like to upgrade that as well. So that's my upgrade lists. There's a lot of different things in there, but the main focus is just trying to take some of those books that I really love that maybe I snagged a 1.5 on, and then can I improve it, right? Maybe I use the other one for selling or something else, right? The other category is obviously keys, and there's a lot of Bat villains in particular that I'm missing. Characters like Riddler, I don't have his first Silver Age appearance. I love these Silver Age Bat characters. Clayface is another one. There's also some great covers in this era. You know, the Neil Adams Joker. I don't have a copy of issue 251. I would love one of these. And I would love, and it's expensive in a 9.8, but I would love this Catwoman cover by Adam Hughes. I think it's issue 51. It's a beauty. It's got the numbers from Lost on it. It's just gorgeous, and I would love to get a copy of this. So that's definitely been on my list for a long while, just waiting for the right copy at the right price, right? Lastly, on the Marvel side, I've been getting the first issues of Strange Academy, all the variants, and there are a ton of them. And most of them are either 9.6s or 9.8s in my collection, a lot of them signed. So I would love to snag some of the ones I'm missing. There's a lot of great ones like this Peach Momoko variant, so gorgeous. So little by little, I've just been trying to snag all the other variants and second printings and such from this run. So that is in the keys category. Next up, I've got the runs, and I that sounds wrong, but it is true. There are several runs that I'm trying to complete. I've been working on Grant Morrison's New X-Men. I have about a third of the issues from this run, maybe closer to a quarter. So there's a lot of interest in me to finish this run off, but that's part of the fun of going to the shop, seeing what you can get in the dollar bins or in the $5 bins. Some of the non-key issues from this run I would love to snag. Same with New Mutants. This is a really reasonable run to collect. There's only 100 issues. I've got all the big keys. There's a few first appearances I'm missing, but none of them are more than 20 bucks. There is that annual, that Psylocke annual that's pretty expensive that I want to snag one of those. So I'm still not certain I want to complete this run, but I have about half of it done. So, I'm leaning towards yes and just taking the time and sort of snagging the issues as I come across them. So those are the runs. Lastly, it's Omnibus. And I've done a lot of videos lately on how I need 6 more Omnis to complete my collection for Claremont. That includes a lot of great Omnis from that series. There's a ton that I'm looking for getting, the Inferno ones, the Extinction Agenda, the Jim Lee Claremont combo ones. I think there's 6 total that I need to get. So a lot of those I'm looking for, they're out of print. So I'm just looking on a good deal on the right price, the right time for some of those. And the same is true for the George Perez Volume 2 of Wonder Woman. I had such a great time reading Volume 1, and I know that 2 and 3 are out of print. So finding those volumes at the right price is tricky. So I'm going to be watching for those 2 volumes. And then lastly, one I've been looking for quite a number of years is the classic X-Men Omnibus. Why would I want these? Well, because they all included additional information, right? Artists came in and added on to every issue, also made secondary covers. There's just so much additional material here that I really wish I had in my collection. And I don't necessarily want to go and hunt down all the single issues. So having an omnibus, if I could find it or if they ever reprint it, I'm definitely going to be snagging that. So that's another omnibus I'm looking for. Those are my 2025 goals. I didn't mention a few others. Obviously, I'm collecting a lot of early Sinestro appearances. I don't have his second appearance, first cover appearance. I'm looking for that. So there's other keys and things in there, but that's the lion's share. It fits into those 4 categories. I'd love to hear from you. What are some of the books and things you're hunting for in 2025? What are your goals? Have they changed? Because mine shifted a lot from the last few years to today. I want to thank my channel members who are going to be entered to win the prize at the end of the month. You can be as well. Just join up, hit that join button and hang out. We appreciate it. Also hit the notification bell, hit the subscribe button and be here for the next time we go live, which is usually several times a week. So I hope to see you guys again soon and hear about your want lists.